Presented from the Aishin Broadcast Studio at Babcock's Media.
Rise and shine, welcome back. We are here bright and early for another episode of Medium Duty at Large, our little show about a big industry. I'm Kevin Linger, managing editor and producer of Fleet Equipment, and joining me, as always, the stalwart guardian of our show, a man who never misses an episode, Jason Morgan. Ashley, did Jason really go fishing today? Wish he'd invite me. Well, the show, much like work, must go on. And what do you need to do work? You need work trucks. We're talking to a brand today who you probably know, Ram. But it's Ram Professional, not Ram Commercial. So why the change and what does the new division have to offer? We're going to find out right now. Welcoming in our guest for the day, Ken Kayser, the Vice President of North American Commercial Vehicle Operations for Ram brand. Ken, how's it going this morning?
Terrific. How about yourself?
You know what? So far, so good. We're glad to have you here. Let's make sure we get the day off to a good start, and we're going to start rolling through these questions so we can go ahead, maybe get some extra coffee. It's a little early when we're recording.
Sure thing. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no, thank you so much for showing up. Okay, Ram Commercial announced a new professional vehicle division back at Work Truck Week. What industry trends were you guys tracking that led to increasing your focus in this sector of the market? Sure.
So first of all, the announcement made back in early March around Ram Professional is much more than just a name change, right? We were previously Ram Commercial, now known as Ram Professional, and it really signifies a commitment to the commercial sector in the market, in ensuring that we are suitable for all of our customers within. The Ram team thoroughly studies the industry, volume projections, segment projections, and more to formulate its strategies for the current year and the years to come, right? So the announcement of Ram Professional was really the culmination of a lot of those elements, but primarily because our customers were telling us routinely that they were asking more from us, right? They were asking for more vehicle choices with greater technology, improved powertrain offerings, ensuring that we were still capable but efficient, offering new safety features and more services, and then asking us to be a better partner, right? It was all about being a better partner. We really focused heavily in the past on just providing the customer with the vehicle, and the customer was asking us to go beyond that. And so Ram Professional allows us to be able to do that, to maintain loyal customers, go to conquest new customers, again, with the incredible trucks that they've come to love and depend on for many years. And I also have to stress that, what I stressed back in March at the announcement was that Ram Professional was made possible under the power of Stellantis, right? Mm-hmm. With the synergies, that were brought to the table when Stellantis was formed, its reach, its resources, the whole nine yards, the strategic vision, the focus. So our ability to create Ram Professional, again, to meet the customer needs, was simply, something that we couldn't stand up before. And with, again, the power, the scale, the resources, you name it, behind Stellantis, we were able to stand up Ram Professional, and hoping that we can meet and exceed all of our customer expectations throughout the customer lifecycle journey.
And I had this next question written down, but I think you win the segue points for the day. I don't think we've got a klaxon for that yet, but you're talking about customer needs, meeting what they need, what kind of performances they need, and that leads right into, there's a big talk about sustainability. So on the scale of sustainability to performance, where are you seeing more demand from fleets ordering cab and chassis setups?
Sure. So that's a terrific question. So from the chassis cab segment, right, we are having a number of conversations with big partners, from the fleet and commercial side in terms of what their interests are from a sustainability standpoint, and what technologies, right, could we deploy beyond the tried and true diesel powertrain offering, that ensures that we meet their capability expectations, right? But we are, in fact, within Stellantis, focused on improving sustainability, and doing the right things for generations to come. With that said, performance will always be our priority when we are designing and engineering, right, our trucks for the future, especially within the chassis cab segment. We know that buyers of these trucks, they depend on their vehicle, for their livelihood day in and day out, and the performance characteristics of these trucks is paramount. So, we know the customers in this segment demand a great deal from their trucks. Payload and towing are the key product attributes, right, that customers are looking for when shopping these vehicles. Today the segment is between 60 and 75% diesel, right, for those exact reasons, and it has been for decades. We'll continue to monitor the segment, listen to our customers, host clinics, etc., with alternative powertrain offerings and solutions. But it is absolute paramount that whatever we look to bring to the market, performance is key. Sustainability will come in due time. But whatever powertrain offerings we bring to the market, in parallel with the support of our customers, it will always be performance first.
Right, and that's a very important step, is making sure the job can get done first. But there are realms where different alternative fuels and powertrains can work. And another recent announcement came in the form of the Ram ProMaster EV van that was on display at ACT Expo. So with that powertrain, what type of operations would you say that van best suits?
Yeah. So first of all, thank you for taking note of our product at that expo, and we're extremely pleased to support the Advanced Clean Transportation Expo with our products, and being able to showcase the diverse powertrains that we're bringing to market within the large van segment. So right now we currently offer the delivery van, right? So this is really specifically designed for last mile delivery, right? As that exploded over the past few years, right, we worked very closely with a number of our partners to ensure that we designed a specific vehicle for a very specific need, right, in that last mile delivery. This van was built off of the existing ProMaster architecture, which is known widely in the industry for having a number of best-in-class claims. So we started with a tremendous platform or tremendous product, and then electrified it for sustainability efforts. So we've got some key features on this product with the roll-up back door, the pocket sliding door, for ease of entry, and all of that is to ensure that we're helping those last mile delivery personnel with better ergonomics in their daily activities, right? So the EV van that we introduced, builds off an incredible product that's been in the market for a number of years now, of which we've dedicated a great deal of focus on over the past few years, with new looks, new safety features, new technology, the whole nine yards. And we look forward to expanding the offering in this EV van space to that of cargo, to expand our reach and provide the same level of sustainability to other fleets, whether it be plumbing, electricians, technicians, the whole gamut.
So really a lot of focus on when people are working in small spaces, in communities, in cities, where they need to be more cautious maybe of emissions and, like you said, ergonomics, being able to get in and out easily.
Absolutely. So it's also, there are limitations, right, with EV vehicles, and it's very, it's important to ensure that we're designing the vehicle to also meet these customers' needs. So in city centers, it's a perfect vehicle for that application, ensuring that the routes, right, of these last mile delivery companies are clearly defined. They're relatively repeatable, and so is the payload. And so with all of that, right, this van serves a tremendous purpose, and is capable of meeting all of the demands for that exact scenario within the city. A defined route, right? Efficient route planning, right, is also key to ensure that the vehicle meets the needs with the range. It's set, maybe the fleet is centrally located, each and every night, so therefore it can be charged and ready to go for the next day's needs.
Presented from the Aishin Broadcast Studio at Babcox Media.
And I think we're seeing that from a lot of companies that are using, certain EV vehicles where like they're going to make sure that they can get the most out of every single charge, just like you would get the most out of every single tank. But you might not be able to find a recharging station as easy, so a little bit of planning goes a long way with those.
You got it.
Also at ACT Expo, you displayed the REV chassis going into the Ram 1500 REV or REV later this year. Now, because that's a chassis, I'm just curious, what are the capabilities of the platform? And is that expanding into something other than like a light duty role? Is it moving on into something else?
So what we announced, so we have really two significant products within the electrified space, right? So we have the Ram REV, the fully electrified light duty truck, and it comes in two forms with our max capability of up to 500 miles, which would be best in segment. And so I'll tell you, when this truck was at its conception, the task at hand was very clear, right? So yeah, we were a bit late to the segment, right, in terms of electrified trucks. But having that first mover advantage isn't always an advantage, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so the task was really clear, ensuring that we came out with an EV truck that could truck and do truck
Sure.
things, right?
Right. Yeah.
But also ensuring that we were best in class in all of the key attributes that the customer was depending on. Rate of charge or speed to charge, range, front trunk volume, right? Payload,
Mm-hmm.
towing. We have best in class claims on every single one of those attributes in our fully electrified truck. Then the ace up our sleeve was with the Ram Charger, right? With the onboard generator, tried and true 3.6 liter Pentastar engine, driving the battery in the battery, or charging the battery in the battery is then powering the wheels, right? That truck is a tremendous offering for the folks that aren't quite ready to dive right into a fully electric EV truck. This truck is capable of achieving 690 miles of range on a full tank and a full battery charge.
Wow.
So it takes away all of the fear or range anxiety, right? Or inability to locate a charger.
Mm-hmm.
It can do exactly what all trucks and truck buyers are demanding of their truck, but better. Up to 14,000 pounds of towing, right, on the Ram Charger. This electrified truck can absolutely do what truck customers demand of their trucks. So what we say is we're designing trucks that can truck, and we're doing it in the EV electrified space as well, and giving our customers the power of choice, right? So you've got the internal combustion. If you're not fully bought in on going fully EV, we've got a solution for you, and we've got a tremendous product offering as well in the full EV space within the truck segment. To answer the question whether or not this technology would move into to other segments, maybe the heavy duty. Again, it goes back to the thing what I just said a few minutes ago is we will work very closely with our customers in that heavy duty space. We'll see how the market reacts to the Ram Charger. We're confident that it's going to be a strong seller for us, and again, it will be that gateway to customers evolving to full electric trucks as that technology continues to evolve, right? So, but our commitment again will be ensuring that the technology that we bring to market will always be performance capability first. So, what the customers ask for in that heavy duty truck segment, medium heavy duty truck segment, is even more capability than that of the light duty, right? So we just have to make sure that we can design and engineer it to meet and exceed all the customer expectations.
And I think that's probably pretty reassuring for some people to hear. Fashionably late may be worth the wait If the
Worth
trucks
the
back
wait.
up the claims, yeah, right.
Absolutely, it's worth the wait.
All right, Ken, that's all my questions. You're our guest, though. Anything else you want to add before we wrap up?
I would just like to say thank you so much for inviting me to be a guest on the show, and look forward to having future conversations in the future.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much for talking, and we'll see you around. Thank you again to all of you for joining us here on Medium Duty at Large. Special thanks to Ken Kayser from RAM stopping by. Great for all the insight. Performance, that's what they're pushing, and I think that's what a lot of people need. What I need is a co-host. Or to go fishing with them. Either way, we'll see you next time.